Welcome back to Two Dads Drinking a Lesbian.
Sean, it's getting towards the end of the year, and Sean's getting impatient just using buttons now.
Apparently,
That's the wrong one. I meant to hit this one.
he was cheering me on. It is a little louder than last week. I feel like
It's not. These are crazy.
Was it really all the way up?
Yeah, all the way up, always.
Okay. Well,
Absolutely.
this is season 2, episode 20. It's my favorite number, so I'm just going to point that out.
22
20.
coming up.
22 is your favorite number? Got it.
What is that? Super Bowl. 22 Super Bowl.
Something like that.
21,
So, should
21
we just
conference.
get out, come right out and say it?
That I suck.
No, do you want to? You don't want to say, we them boys. Hold up.
Hold up. We
making
them boys.
Hold up. We making noise.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a Cowboys fan. And Laura, Jack, and I played that song on repeat all the way to Mike's Beer Bar last night. And
He was ready.
We
was ready for a war.
We were ready to take down Tom Brady.
Wore my blue for you today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, support.
Fuck that Tom Brady. I hope he fucking retires.
I mean, I did I not tell you that you were going to win that game?
You did tell me. You were overly confident. I'm never overly confident.
I knew it in my being.
But I will tell you that if Dak Prescott plays that way, we're gonna win every game. Like there's no beating the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott goes for 5 touchdowns, no turnovers.
How's that finger doing?
How ridiculous is that? I could have died last night, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how like scary that.
But that does happen very often in the restaurant industry with those classes.
I think they were worried that I was gonna like sue or something.
They were definitely thinking that way
because they were like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "I just need a Band-Aid, bro."
However, if you did swallow it, it would have been way worse.
It would have been horrible.
Yeah, I'm glad I felt it, and even better, I felt it in my mouth and it didn't cut my mouth at all. It cut my finger as I pulled it out.
Right.
So,
yeah, because it was sharp.
Yeah, it was sharp as fuck.
All right, well. Got 2 things to say here. Ian lost last week's Survivor poll.
I'm prepping for my punishment right now.
Yeah, so he will now be eating 2 full Trident.
Laura Jack could
containers.
not get 2 packs of gum in her mouth.
Well, you're the one who said that I could eat more. My jaw was done.
He's the one who said he could eat the whole box. So
it's hard to talk and chew and.
Oh, I didn't say I'll be able to talk. I'm just I'm gonna be able to fit all these pieces in my mouth.
Well, you wanted me to also talk and do the show.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah. Still has to work through it. Otherwise, Laura, that means Ian's quiet for once.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking Rebel.
Brought
to you by Deacon Hoover. Woo! Thank you, Deacon Hoover.
Best real estate brokerage in Pittsburgh.
Forgot to get in on that.
By the way, the studio is now complete with the exception of we don't have our TV yet, but
they can't see that.
The artwork is up and it's rocking, looking good.
It does look good.
The audio is looking good. The lighting's looking good. I think we have a nice little space to record here, guys.
Yep.
Absolutely. It looks 100 times better than just the white walls and
Hoover. I like that computer desk. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was yours.
It was.
You left it, so I used it.
No, you asked me and I said yes.
Was that how it worked?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in the other office and you asked. The kids got mad at you. They wanted to beat you up.
We're still going to need to eventually get an actual table for in here. So
this thing.
This can go away.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's a little short for 4 people, I would say.
Well, I don't think we're going to fit much more than 4 people here anyways.
I'm just saying, I think it's short for 4 people.
That's going to be a rarity when we have 4 people in here once.
You never know. You never know.
You never know. How about that football weekend, man? The NFL.
Well, wait, don't just go right into it.
Isn't that what we're doing?
We've got notes and news. We have a little bit of notes and news we want to clear up.
Laura,
Sean wants to talk about Sean Payton, where we think he's going to go.
Jack got structure here.
Absolutely. I got to keep you online.
I'm sorry. I thought I was just helping us move forward.
Nope. What do you think Sean Payton's going to do?
You're not a moderator.
Well, I was originally thinking Sean Payton was going to go to the Chargers, but they announced that they are keeping their head coach. So, And the Cowboys won a playoff game, so I think Mike McCarthy's safe. Unless they just get absolutely embarrassed in San Francisco. So I would say Sean Payton will either A, end up on the Saints.
He already said he wasn't. He said it in an interview.
You say it.
Because he already said what the comp was going to be, what the value for trading for him from the Saints was going to be.
Well, I know he really he wants a quarterback. He wants like
He actually said he liked Carolina.
yeah. Well, Carolina's got a good draft pick, right? So
Top 7. That doesn't mean they're going to get one of those 3 quarterbacks.
yeah, they could trade up or
They
whatever.
could. Well, yeah, because the Bears aren't going to want to draft a
I
quarterback.
wonder-
At least I don't think so.
Why do you think he likes Carolina? Just because of the weak sauce division, or
Who knows? It's his old team. He goes against his old team all the time.
I mean, if I were him, I would want to be in a major market. That would be my biggest thing. So I like the Dolphins for him, but I don't think the Dolphins are going to cut McDaniel. I really like the Chargers for him. I don't know.
Chargers made the most sense because they were ready to win.
Right, man. They got Herbert, one of the top 3
Got
arms in the NFL.
receivers, running backs, you name that team, they have what he wants.
Yeah.
What about the Colts?
No, I don't see him there.
Texans.
No, hell no.
Why not?
He made the Texans go to LA to interview him.
Okay, but they have everything he would want. They have
I
a
think
high
the
draft pick for a
Broncos-
quarterback.
The Broncos,
Yeah, but they have nothing that he wants.
Russell Wilson.
You think he's willing to take Russ Wilson's contract and no draft picks?
I think Sean Payton has enough
Start eating his
confidence.
gum.
Hang on, I'm
You're
preparing.
getting away with a lot of time here, not chewing and talking, is what I'm seeing.
I think Sean Payton has enough confidence in himself to revamp Russ Wilson's career.
I can agree, but I also think the Texans would be interesting because he can run the show. It could be his show.
I will say now that I'm unboxing this gum, this looks like a lot of fun.
It is. That's what I was trying to tell you.
These are bigger pieces than like
Bullshit.
the normal.
I thought you were saying bigger pieces than I ate. I was about to be like,
No, no, no,
bullshit.
no,
This
no.
is
So I
insane.
have like the hard packs in my car, the plastic ones, and the gum isn't quite this big. But
That's a lot.
it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna crush this.
Okay, cool.
Challenge
wait.
accepted.
Can't wait.
It is
And then
What-
when
what-
you're
wait till it's
tasting
powerful.
aspartame for like 3 days, then you
What- What do you guys think with Sean Payton?
I'm thinking the Texans.
Really? Just
I
because of the
think
draft pick.
I think they have the money. I think they have the draft capital right now, and I think he can get control and create the team he wants.
I
And
think
it's in a major market, like you said. Houston's a major market.
somehow I think that if Sean Payton wanted any job, he could just finally crash. He could literally just go and be like, do you want me as your head coach? You better fire your coach.
Oh, he could. He could. Every job that was available this offseason wanted Sean Payton if they could get him.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, Denver would be the one because they have their Mr. Walmart's the owner of Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
John Harbaugh gonna retire?
I think that every team should
No.
want to take a look and to see if they could get Sean Payton. Like, unless you're like so sold on your head coach, like I don't think there's any reason to not like at least like think about it.
the Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I could see the Cardinals. That would be fucking
Here's the catch. I don't know if I would want to go to the Cardinals. They haven't shown anything for years. They bring talent in and they just don't.
Yeah, but a lot of
they
that's
had
coaching.
they had a good year last year.
Oh, you mean the year before? Last year they were horrible.
They went
yeah.
to the playoffs last
Not-
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
got
the year
bounced.
before. Right.
Yeah.
Right, I get it.
And that
but
was their
still,
typical
they were still
history.
they were still a playoff
Yeah.
caliber team.
Question.
Oh my god. That was a bad move, right? there.
Wow.
Doing it all at once. That was a fucking terrible move. Wait, we need a
Hold
picture.
on.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
come here.
Yeah, that was a bad move. They can't even chew it.
Open your mouth. Give me a smile.
They literally can't even chew it. Mhm.
No, with the gum out like you had a second ago. He's a pain.
Yeah, you're gonna have that was a bad move by you. He literally can't even. Yeah, he's literally like putting a finger up. Like, yeah, you have to go one at a time, my guy.
Mhm.
Right? Look at you.
Why does he look like Mike McDaniel?
He got it.
Bro, Gawker.
Yeah, 100%. He said it's the glasses. If you guys didn't
I
catch
was
that,
gonna say we need captions to
Yeah,
speak for
no,
him.
He's like a wild beast out here. He's like, I can't even take it serious. How about them boys? How about them boys? I want to hear it right now.
We're on board.
Oh, this is way better than when I did because he ate them all at one time. He said, sorry, guys. I get pure pleasure out of this. Look, he's trying to do it off camera. Get your butt back in camera. He said, you're having a rough time over there, huh? Does it hurt? Does it hurt your jaw a little bit? You're doing it like 5 seconds. You made me do it for so long. I literally cannot. Okay, I'm gonna try to stay focused because at this point. All right, so week one playoffs. I want to hear about it. Vikings took a shit.
Not surprised. I think we called that.
Yeah.
Well, except for Ian because he took the Vikings.
I mean, I kind of said that. I mean, the Ian in picking the Vikings, he wasn't completely wrong. They should be like a high caliber team at this. At
they
that
should,
level.
but they've been the worst winning team in the league.
Yeah, I mean, it did not go well for them, and I'm not gonna lie, the Giants actually did look really good against them.
Danny Dimes looked good.
Everybody's look good against the Vikings defense.
Danny Dimes
understand?
looked good for about 3 weeks now. Laura, we finally found a way.
Joke on it. I'm telling you, that's what I was afraid of. It's
We
getting
find-
so big that you can't manage it.
The juice is over.
That's what I mean. Start
find-
choking on the juices.
We finally found a way to shut him up.
Take a sip of your drink and tell me how it tastes like. I want to know what you think if you can even taste this. I could not taste this over that taste.
I don't think I can fit anything else in my mouth.
You have to.
What are you talking about?
Taste it.
I gotta let go.
Hoover, you don't want to go for the third pack?
I'm trying to. He looks like he has like a large mass or something on the chin. Did you even taste it?
Yeah, I could taste it.
I couldn't taste it at all. All right. Well, what do you think about the playoffs, Sean? Week one.
It was good. It was enjoyable. I mean, the 49ers did what they were supposed to. They looked like a
Absolutely.
Super Bowl favorite.
We sure did.
The Bills cut it close against the Dolphins.
They sure did. But you know what? The Dolphins put up a fight.
They did, but I'm not fully surprised. The Dolphins have some weapons. The Bills, I'm still sticking by my Bills 49ers pick.
Yeah, I
Super
still
Bowl.
think the same
There's
thing.
no way not to make chewing noises right now. Microphone, by the way.
I told you.
The Cowboys look better, but I still think they're going to get crushed by the 49ers.
Bring it.
I've already poked that bear. I've told you that's they're getting
Bring it.
crushed, dude.
Do me a favor and don't put no money on the Cowboys this week.
No, I'm not.
I
I might like tease them. So the line's 3.5 right now. I might take it to like a 10-point tease, 13.5. I think they'll easily. I mean, if they lose, they're gonna cover 13.5.
Just don't put all your money on it.
You like that move, didn't you?
You're a very scary guy. But yes, I do. I did. Yeah,
All
that Cowboys game was
I
crazy. Dog.
successfully put both backs in my mouth.
No,
chewed.
no, absolutely not. You
I've
made
had-
Wow.
me wait so long.
That's not true. Once you actually had the gum in your mouth, you were done within like 30 seconds,
No.
Sean.
We need to review this.
It was such a long time. It was
Whatever.
half the show.
Hoover, I'm enjoying you not being able to talk.
I can talk. I can talk all day. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We didn't talk about the one game that was absolutely insane, which was the first playoff game.
No, second.
The Jags?
49ers
Oh,
was the
that's
first.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. The Jags came that night.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Jags,
Crazy.
Chargers.
You're
27,
right. They pulled it out.
27 nothing.
I almost turned the game off.
Who are they?
Chargers. And Mr. Elite quarterback Justin Herbert.
Can the Jags beat? Who do they play this week?
Chiefs. There's a lot of people
Uh,
picking them. I've already noticed over the Chiefs.
That's like it looks like an orange slice, literally.
People
He can't even get it back in his mouth.
people are saying Trevor Lawrence doesn't lose on Saturdays, so
Yeah.
he hasn't. That's why he didn't lose on Saturdays
He's
in
teching on
college.
Saturday too, right?
What's that?
He's staying on. I think they're
They're
playing
set.
Chiefs entire.
That's why people are giving them a chance against the Chiefs. I don't
I mean,
know
listen.
at Arrowhead. I don't know if I think that, but I'm not necessarily opposed to it.
At this point, I think with a lot of these teams that upsets can definitely happen at this point. I'm
It's so fucking
serious.
annoying.
Like I hate to say it, but I could see some upsets actually happening.
I was chewing this gum, this exact flavor and everything.
Well, Laura, we could hope the Jaguars win because Ian took the Chiefs. I spoiled a surprise.
Yeah, there you go.
What about even the Cowboys? What happens if they upset them 49ers? Like, could you imagine?
I can't. I honestly can't imagine that one. So
Let me ask you something.
We them boys.
Who has the 49ers beat?
Everybody.
yes, they've lost.
They have the easiest schedule in the entire NFL.
You said that about every team that has won.
No.
Your
Like I
team.
looked up the stats this morning. They literally had the easiest ranked schedule after the season's been completed. They have the easiest ranked schedule. Their last decent win was against the Chargers, and that was in early November. That was way before Brock Purdy.
What's going on with all their quarterbacks? Like at this current time, like
Jimmy Garoppolo actually could come back, but they're already said they won't play him.
Mistake.
But
I don't agree.
They've beaten the Cardinals twice.
well, if he comes back, they
Beat the
could still-
Seahawks twice. They haven't played anybody. They beat the Rams.
That gum is so strong. It's like actually kind of making me sick.
Are you gonna finally let me spit it out so I can enjoy my
Kind
drinks?
of, honestly,
Beat
because
the
it's making me-
Dolphins.
it's like turning my stomach. Just because I've
Hang on.
already done it, so I tasted. Yeah, we have to blow a bubble. 2 bubbles is what I had to blow. That's a no. That's a terrible bubble.
I can't. My thumb.
Yeah, it's like it's like giving me trauma from the last time I had to do it. Not good. It's a lot.
Here's the one thing I
It's
will
not
give
good.
you.
Like,
As much as their
correct.
schedule wasn't that strong, they crushed these teams.
What happened when they played the Chiefs? The only good team they've really
That was
faced on their
before
schedule.
they had McCaffrey. McCaffrey, it was a difference maker.
Okay.
That was before McCaffrey. They haven't lost since they've had McCaffrey and Prudy. And they've crushed those teams that they've played.
Not the Raiders with their backup quarterback, 34,
Oh,
37.
sorry. That was the one. Every other game was 35-7,
I'm just saying,
33-17,
I'm just
37-20, 38-13, 38-10.
because they're all easy teams. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, you're supposed
the,
to crush
the Miami Dolphins, which were a playoff team and beat a lot of good teams this year. They
didn't have
beat 30.
Tua. Tua got hurt like the first drive of that game.
Okay.
Well, they're talking about Tua coming back too.
They still beat them soundly, 33-17.
Tua.
Dude, they played a lot of the season without Tua.
They didn't win a single game without Tua. You know that, right?
Not anybody's fault.
Oh,
You
no, they
played-
won one. They won the Jets game without Tua.
Not anybody's fault. You play the game. They crushed them.
All I'm saying
33
is
points.
they haven't been challenged yet. Do I believe that they probably have a coaching advantage? Yes, but we have a quarterback advantage. I think the defenses are equivalent.
Did he actually give Dak Prescott credit? Because he had a good game for once.
No, I mean, I'm giving Dak Prescott the nod over a fucking rookie. Yeah. This rookie, while playing impressively, he's going to get smacked in the mouth. He's never had a Micah Parsons chasing him down. You know, like
I think this week is definitely going to be like his toughest week for sure.
That's definitely, but you're in the playoffs now. That's where the difference comes in. But that also is where Debo comes in, McCaffrey comes in,
you know what?
Ayuk, Kittle.
You know what?
They have
You
a
know what?
lot of weapons.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm changing my pick.
Go with your boys.
I'm gonna go with my boys. You have so lack of confidence for my Cowboys right now.
Go with
I'm
your
Then this
taking
makes me want to change my pick.
change your pick.
Skedaddle right on over.
What's that?
Maybe I'll skedaddle right on over. Them cheats.
There you go. Take the Chiefs. I got the Cowboys.
Okay.
That's it. And next week you're gonna fucking have to eat those words. When we come in here to record, you're gonna have to go like, damn, the Cowboys fucking showed up and punched Prudy in the face. And
Laura, how many punishments does he want this postseason?
I'm not mad.
Every week.
I appreciate him taking it for the team.
so I'm not afraid of punishment.
We know you've
Listen,
taken the most. We
This
know.
last week would have been your week to take the boys.
But listen, the only thing that really the 49ers have any kind of advantage outside of coaching is the fact that the NFL gifted them a fucking 2.5 day rest over the Cowboys. So
What are the odds on that game? The Cowboys and the 49ers.
it's 3.5.
3.5 to the Niners, and they're the home team, but it's early in the week. We'll see how that goes.
It's gonna go down to 1.5 by kickoff.
That would make them think the Cowboys are favored in that game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not going to happen.
I'm telling you, it's going to go down to like 1.5, 2.5 points.
Okay.
I'm just telling you what happens. The Vegas, like all the money's going to go on the Cowboys because 3.5 is just a great fucking number. And then it's going to drive the number down to 2.5 to 1.5 points. And that it's probably going to settle around 2 points somewhere.
Okay.
I'm
Just
looking
telling
at
you
this
right now.
game this past week.
He wants to take the boys because he won't have another chance to.
And I just want to see what the
I mean, you could say what you want to say. I think they're the better team.
I'm sure you do.
And I'm not even that confident in my team. I just think they're the better team. I would.
What happened to
That
your
Bills
team against
Bengals
a
game's
worse
gonna be-
version of the Niners last year?
This is a different team.
What happened to your team versus a worst version of the Niners?
We barely lost at the end of the game.
You lost, right?
Barely. Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah.
To a team that wasn't as good as the team is this year, correct?
I could argue that the team was as good, if not better, last year.
How?
I mean, Debo was healthy the whole year and was fucking killing people.
Debo just blew up this past week. Same with Ayuk, same with Kittle, same with McCaffrey. McCaffrey wasn't there last year, was he?
And Jimmy G's absolutely better than Purdy
I don't agree.
as of this moment.
I think they're about the same.
I go with the experience.
You always do.
I would have went back to Tony Romo in the playoffs.
I know. That's why I know where you're going. That's why I loved Julio Jones getting the touchdown catch last night.
So last year to this year, was Kenny Pickett better than Ben Roethlisberger?
No.
You don't think so?
Nope.
I think stat wise, he probably was better than Ben.
Nope. I
Roethlisberger.
think if Ben went fully his route, Ben would have been better.
I'm just saying, if Ben would have stuck around for another year and you guys drafted Kenny Pickett,
Plus, Ben didn't have George Pickens.
true.
that's true. Yeah,
That's a difference maker.
yeah, that dude's a beast.
He had Claypool. Claypool got traded for the first pick in the second round.
Yeah, I'm pumped about this.
Which is a steal.
Oh yeah, we can.
And he didn't do anything there either. So
Yeah.
I somehow now have your microphone because you see this dent.
Okay.
Just like
Does it matter whose microphone you use? Just like okay. But no, I literally think it's a coin flip whether the 49ers or Cowboys win, and I think the Cowboys are a better team. So I'm pretty confident that we're gonna at least go toe to toe.
Honestly, I would switch my pick to the 49ers, except for I want to save them for the Super Bowl. So
still, if there's only two teams in it, you could still
Listen,
pick them.
if the Cowboys do lose, the Eagles will beat the fuck out of the 49ers.
We're gonna get down to that point where
Okay,
we
why
have
not?
to.
The only thing I can hope for is that the Giants somehow find a way to upset. Which I was texting with Tony, about the Eagles, Giants, and I was like, I don't know if I'd want to like.
I wouldn't want to play the
I
Giants.
don't want to
right
play
now.
the Giants because they're not good, but they're so like unpredictably crazy.
Mhm. They have good parts and they have a good coach.
It's almost like when you play like a team that's just going to bring the kitchen sink
yeah, I can
game,
actually see the
because they
Giants
have to win
upsetting
or something.
Barkley's been great this year. Danny Dimes has turned it on the last few weeks.
Barkley's been solid, not great.
Dude, you're gonna show your hate every week, so it don't matter.
What's great? I mean, what great would be like 6 yards a carry, like 15, 20 touchdowns.
On a team
Barkley's
that,
probably averaging 4.4 yards a carry right now. Which is league average.
on a team that doesn't have any wide receivers.
Oh, Russell Gage got hurt last night.
He did. He got fucked up with 2 minutes left of the game. I hope he's all right.
Some notes and news.
So numbers, attempts 295, fourth in the NFL. Yards 1,312, fourth in the NFL. TDs 10, ninth in the NFL. Average 4.4, 25th.
Wow, I
in the NFL.
called that 4.4
So,
yards a carry.
I'm a little
What's
questioning.
Tony Pollard at?
So hold on, I'm questioning something. So the average yards is 4.4. However, he has the fourth most attempts and the fourth most yards.
Mhm.
Somehow that drops him to 25th in our.
What's Tony Pollard average?
Oh, he's definitely higher. I know that. But Barkley does everything. They don't have a backup.
That's not true. They play what's his nuts? Used to be on the 49ers. They play him like every other series.
I'll call BS on that one, but
I'm about to lose my headset here.
Pollard averaged 5.2 yards. He had 9 touchdowns, but he had 1,007 yards on 193 carries.
So less carries, 1 less touchdown, way higher average. Tony Pollard fucking is way better than Saquon Barkley. Significantly better.
Yeah.
And Saquon was like what, top 5 draft pick. Everybody slobs on his cock all the time. He's fucking
Ew.
overrated. He's overrated. I've been saying it since the day he was drafted. He's overrated, and I'm going to keep saying it. He's overrated. He's average. He's average. The Cowboys' backup running back is better than fucking Saquon.
Is Pollard your backup now?
I mean, technically, yes.
Okay.
He gets the start.
Then your starter's not better than him.
In certain aspects.
What are they doing with Zeke?
This will be Zeke's last year in Dallas, unless he takes a huge pay cut, which I don't see happening. All of his guaranteed money's been paid, so they're gonna probably have to cut him, and they're gonna hopefully re-sign Pollard. Pollard's contract's up, so he's a free agent. They'll probably franchise Pollard for like 2 years. I mean, as a Cowboys fan, I would love to see them keep Pollard over Zeke all day long.
Lev Bell.
But even our third string running back probably averages more than Saquon Barkley.
Where do you
per
think
carry.
Zeke will go? Where could you see Zeke going?
I mean, who needs a short yardage running back? You know, like that's what Zeke's career is at this point. He's just going to be
Jerome Bettis.
Yeah, and he's very good at blocking. He's very good. He holds on to the football, except for that one season where he had like 6 fumbles, but that was like a rarity. And I mean, he turns a 2-yard gain into 4 or 5 yards. I mean, he has his place in the NFL. He just isn't a $20 million running back.
What if he goes to like the Eagles?
No, they're not going to pay him. He's going to go to like the Falcons or something.
Nobody's going to pay him, dude.
Somebody will pay him.
He hasn't done shit in 2 years.
I think if you mix him in with like a
He's
really
gonna have to
good
take some
shifty
kind of a
back.
pay cut.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to go way down. Huh?
The only
He's not
thing-
going to be minimum, but he's going to go way down.
there is a chance it's like him and Dak are like best friends. There's a chance that like he just takes like a huge pay cut to stay in Dallas. I mean, there's a chance that could happen. But I don't know.
He seems like a guy who'd want money.
How old
He
is
can
he?
get
How
it.
old is Zeke?
28,
So
29.
he's still young.
Hey, Lev Bell's already out of the league.
He's towards the end of the running back era, you know. And they put a lot of miles on him those first 3 years.
True that. All right, so we have already kind of talked about the games this week, but we'll just go into a quick overview here. So Saturday, we have the Jaguars and the Chiefs. We have the Giants and the Eagles. We have the Bengals and the Bills, which I think is going to be a really good game. And the Cowboys and them 49ers. That's Sunday at 6:30.
Yep.
So a little bit earlier of a game this week.
A little bit
Well,
earlier.
there's no
Yeah.
Monday game.
No, but I mean, like, yeah, Monday night this week it was like 8:00.
Yeah. Well, Sundays they think people don't work.
Ian, what you gonna do for the game?
Probably as long as I can get out in time, I'm gonna go to Mike's Beer Bar. We're going back. We're sitting in the same fucking spot. Or at least I am. If you guys are, hopefully come, but I understand if you got stuff going on. So I was trying to pull up the stats. I want to see something real quick, just to prove my point even more.
Well, while we're sitting here, who do you think is gonna be the conference champions?
For each side,
Like who do you think overall?
Bills and 49ers.
No, I mean like because there's like there'll be 4 teams.
So you mean who's going to go to the conference?
Yeah, so who do you
championship?
think's gonna win this week? is what I'm saying.
Geez, so I already said the
So
49ers.
so the Chiefs, you think the Chiefs?
49ers and Eagles. I picked the Eagles and
Right.
I say the 49ers all the way. So
And what about Bills Bengals?
the Bills Bengals is the hardest one. As much as I like the Bills, that's the hardest game to me.
But I feel like now that the like he said earlier, the Bengals losing a few people in their front line,
I
that
think
could
they
really hurt them.
I think they underperformed against Baltimore, which I was shocked. I think Buffalo still has it. I just think,
But I
they
feel
were a
like
little
Buffalo
wild
kind of
card.
underperformed in that second half as well.
Like I said, they both did. I
Mhm.
thought the second half Buffalo was going to really try to pull away in that game, and they never did.
They didn't at
So-
all.
So, quick question. And this is going to surprise both of you, I'm sure. Who do you think leads the league in average yards per carry? Super surprising to me. I mean, I guess it's really not if you think
Rashad
about it.
White.
Yeah.
I wasn't serious, so
You got to guess?
McCaffrey?
Nope.
I was going to say it's definitely not McCaffrey. I don't think average.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
7.1 yards a carry.
That's a quarterback. That's not surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, quarterback, we put up like running back numbers, 1,100 yards rushing.
Oh no, he killed it this year.
Yeah.
He was
Holy
difference
cow.
maker. And if you ever notice him when he runs, he's not like Lamar. He doesn't make moves or anything. He finds an opening and just goes.
So, your boy Saquon, 29th in yards per carry.
I just had 25th on a different on E
I-
ESPN.
Well, I think maybe there's a couple quarterbacks on the list, so maybe they
Oh,
take those
okay.
out. But if you actually look at the quarterbacks in there too, he's 29th on the list, and there's names like
Dude, I'm not surprised. He,
Devin
carry,
Singletary. That's
he
above it.
carries
He was
more
on my
than these
team.
guys. He carries the ball more than these guys. He carries-
Deontay Foreman, Jonathan Taylor.
Dude, how many
Derrick
carries?
Henry.
How many carries do these guys have?
I mean,
Because
there's-
Saquon's fourth in the league in carries and touches.
yeah,
So that
means he
that
has
makes
even
it
more opportunities to break them.
correct, but he also has more opportunities to get stopped at the line.
I mean, Josh Jacobs had 340 carries, which is pretty close, right?
Yeah, Josh Jacobs had a beast of a season. He may have,
4.9 yards a carry.
dude, he may have been the best running back this season.
You know who the number one? I didn't know this. You know who the number one running back is in average per carry?
Oh, I heard this the other day and can't think of the name.
Khalil Herbert,
Oh, really? That's not
Yeah.
who I thought I heard.
5.7, followed by Aaron Jones, followed by Tony Pollard.
Aaron Jones was the one I caught.
Travis Etienne, Nick Chubb, Ramondre Stevenson,
Jake
Josh
May.
Jacobs, Miles Sanders. Wow, Miles Sanders better than Saquon.
Jake may hate me for this, but he's keeping ETN over Henry.
I don't hate that.
I don't either. I know I said he may hate me for telling people that that's his thoughts.
But he could keep both of them. Who else did he keep?
He's keeping Justin Jefferson and Kelsey.
See, I'd let Kelsey go. Age is
Yeah, I
gonna
would
hit
too.
that.
You tell me Henry's not going to get hit by age? Look at the way the guy runs, and he's over 30 now.
That's true. God, that's a tough decision.
He has a lot of his only young. He
You can
has to
maybe
go to
trade
ETN.
for him though.
He has to go for ETN because the other two are up there in age. They're eventually aging themselves out. Finally, what do you think, Kelsey? I don't know. That guy's just
That's the
a
exciting part about my team is I got 3 young running backs. You know, actually 4. I don't know which one I'm gonna keep, but
I got a mid-range running back in Christian McCaffrey, who has a lot of miles on him at this point.
he's got new life.
He just got new life. I got Jamar Chase, which is once again young receiver, very young with a lot of talent and a great quarterback.
Yep.
And who's my other one? Javonte Williams, depending on how I feel about that.
I don't know if I'd keep Williams.
I'm not sure yet.
Coming off an injury.
I'm not sure.
I
but
mean, literally all of my keepers are coming off of an injury.
I'm really basing the Javonte thing off of
Like not a single one is not coming off of an injury. Let's be real.
I'm really basing the Javonte thing off of whoever the head coach is. Like if Peyton does go your route and goes to the Broncos, I'll probably keep Javonte.
Yeah, I could see that. But Peyton's always been kind of like go with the hot hand. Whoever.
No. He eventually the second season he got Kamara and he went with Kamara all the time. Once Kamara showed his worth.
What's that one dude that was like the yin and yang?
Ingram?
Ingram. Yeah,
Ingram.
Ingram got a lot of touches too.
Yes, but that was the power back.
Yeah.
The difference is Javonte can do both.
That would be the Saints could be a good place for Zeke. Get that yin and yang back.
And Kamara may be suspended next year. They may actually need a back.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, I'll be sad to see Zeke go. He's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed having him in Dallas, but you can't pay running backs.
Where's Brady going? He'll invite Zeke to come with him.
Raiders.
He'll invite Zeke to come with him.
I keep seeing the Raiders.
It's got to
Oh.
be the Raiders.
If I was the Bucks, I would trade
I
Derek
don't
Carr
know
for
why,
Brady.
though. I don't get the
But
Raiders.
Brady's
thing.
not under contract.
Why
Okay.
does he want to go to the Raiders? Explain that to me.
Well,
Josh McDaniels.
That was his offensive coordinator in New England. He's the head coach in the Raiders, and he gets Devontae Adams.
And he
good
gets
offensive
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. There'd be a lot of
Yeah,
Oh.
high draft pick.
Darren Waller.
Waller, high
I
draft
get
pick.
it, but I
There's
just
a
see him in a
Beautiful
see
high
him
end
in that.
a beautiful high end stadium.
A
in
single
Vegas.
guy in Vegas.
That there's 100 reasons I could think
Oh,
why
yeah.
he'd go there.
A million reasons. The
And,
only
I think he would win. That's
the only
worst part.
thing that I've heard negative about it is he'd be far away from his kids. So
Mhm.
I do hear he's a good dad. That's one
I
thing
think he
I've
wants
heard
to be.
about.
I don't. Once again, I know the negatives came out about him this year. I don't honestly have the biggest negative feeling about Brady.
I don't either.
Huh.
I think he's just a guy.
He's
the
trying to
goat.
do his-
I think
yeah.
he's had a shit year with his divorce and everything.
The dude's 45 years old, and I was shaking my fucking boots.
I know you
yesterday.
were.
Yes, you were.
I know you were.
big bag
It was
bitch.
31-8, and you still thought there was a chance.
He was like, I can't talk right now.
Brady's going now. Brady's going.
I mean, he did make it look
were
like
sweating
something's
it out
happened.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I definitely sweated. There was 2 minutes left. I was like, I don't know, man. If anybody could do it, it's Tommy B. But no, his press conference yesterday was super humble and just like thanked everybody for.
He's always been that way though. He's a good
He's good in front of the
media
camera.
guy.
Yeah,
he's
he's real
good
good
at all of that. However, did you guys see the new girl that's supposedly dating him?
No.
The 21-year-old version of Giselle?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Literally, they keep posting pictures of her. She literally looks like Giselle at 21 years old.
See, so that's kind of like creepy.
He got a tight.
It's kind of creepy though, right? Like,
No, she's hitting on him. It's him. He's avoiding it. She's hitting on him on social media and things like that.
I'm just saying it's creepy. You know, like, she's probably closer to his kid's age than his age.
Nah, his kids are still not even teenagers yet.
I thought his son was like 12 or 13.
I said not even
likes them
teenagers.
models.
So,
Yeah,
13.
but 21 would be way closer to his age than Tom Brady.
Oh, very true. No, don't get me wrong. That's true.
Yeah, that's just creepy.
But he likes
He
his
likes his
models. They like him.
yeah. And those models are young, man.
And
They're not.
he eats that superfoods to keep himself.
They're definitely not 45-year-olds. That's for sure.
The one thing that was clear
Unless
about
they're Sidney Crawford.
last night's game with Tom is he, which I thought he was going to throw it out for the playoffs. He does not want to get hit. Like he's like
No.
he literally threw like 7 balls into the dirt because he didn't want to get hit last night.
Oh, you're 45. Do you want to get hit anymore by 21-year-olds, 25-year-olds?
In the playoffs, though,
Once again, you're 45 with how many Super Bowls?
that was almost as bad as Lamar, not only not playing but not even being there for the game.
What is it? Brady has 7, right?
7 rings, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to get hit? You have 7 rings already. 1 with each city you've played for.
He wants to win though.
Oh, I know he does. And he
Yeah.
still plays like he wants to win, but do you want to get hit when you don't have to?
He had to last night though. To win the game. He had to get hit.
He wasn't going to win that game no matter what. That was outclassed, and they've been outclassed all year. He's on the wrong team.
I mean, it was 6-0 when he threw the pick in the end zone, and he threw that because he didn't want to get hit. He just kind of lobbed it up.
The receivers on that team, other than Godwin, don't fit him. The
I
running
definitely
back
don't think
for
that's the team for him right now.
the running back Fournette is past his prime and needs to call it quits. Rashad White was better.
His no line.
Gronk left him. His best bud Gronk left him this year.
I fucking love Gronk.
I do too. He's great. He's
so
funny.
so fun. Like
He's so fun. You know,
I
he
love
came
that
out-
he's a Pittsburgh guy too. You know, like
Penn
it's-
Hills. Yeah.
He was Quip.
No, Penn Hills.
Oh no, his dad owns a gym up in Quip now.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but no, Penn Hills. You're right.
Nonetheless,
Him and
Gronk's
Aaron
great. Do you know Bills tried to sign him this year?
No,
Yeah, the Bill. He came out and said the Bills are in negotiations with him.
I could see that.
Yeah, they tried to bring him in.
What's wrong with the Bills? Can we talk about that?
Something's up with Josh Allen since he got injured earlier in the year. It's been something up with him.
Listen, I know Josh Allen's listening. He's a big fan of our show and he's listening right now. I just want to point this out to Josh. Josh, you're a hell of a quarterback. You got a big arm. I may not have believed in you early in your career. Well, let me tell you something right now.
Early in your career, you didn't believe in him last year.
He didn't even believe in him like the first half of this season.
Well, let me tell you something, Josh. There is a such thing as a 7-yard slant route that can
No, he
pick up a
throws
first
40
down.
yards. He throws 40 yards.
If you're watching that, like the little bit we watched that Dolphins game, was at your house.
Mm.
Like he it's like, oh, I'm just gonna throw 40 yards down the field.
Left.
Every single play, it's like, bro, there is a 5-yard slant route that's gonna get you a first down
The
right now.
5 to 7 was open. The 5 to 7 was open. Oh, I'm going for the 40.
I know that's
Got
what
the
he
bomb.
does every time. He just,
Actually, our boy Dave, my team.
yeah.
He
Well,
was
both
telling-
our boy Daves, they're
Right.
both Buffalo fans.
Well, my Dave was telling me today. He's like, dude, I don't know why he doesn't even look short anymore. He literally just throws everything 20 plus yards.
Yeah, that's all he
Everything.
does.
That's all he does. He
Which I get
forgot.
it. You got a cannon for an arm, but hey, dude, complete some small pass check downs. Like, and that's
And-
something that you
And he can. He has. When he's been MVP quality, he has.
that to me, that's the most impressive thing about Pat Mahomes is that dude just reinvents himself over and over again. Like he used to just be the deep ball all the time. Now he's checked down Charlie, throws a deep ball in here and there. I mean, he just and then the
You gotta
different
find different ways to win. You
Well, think
you're
of
not
it.
going to win the same way every time. You gotta people then can just know that you're going to throw a 40-yard ball. They're going to guard that.
Last year they had Ty Hill. This year they
Exactly,
moved
yeah.
on to Juju, which is a short route guy. They moved on to Kadarius Toney, who's a short yard that can add extra yards.
I love that pickup, but
Uh,
I almost want to keep him.
Next year, he'll be good for them next year.
I'm drafting him next year. Don't you
Um,
fuckers touch him.
I'm not going
going
there after what you did to me this draft. I'm not touching that fucking shit.
I'm definitely going for all your players.
I made
You
it
know-
up to you, buddy.
You guys know what I'm going for?
About we all are.
Championship corner over here.
We all are.
Congratulations, Sean. Keep rubbing it in our face that you finally won a championship after all these years.
I will.
Okay.
Hey, I won the last 2 of yours.
What's the most like what are you looking forward to the most about the divisional round of the playoffs?
Your Cowboys losing.
Okay, Lord Jack.
I'm actually looking forward to at least one of these teams upsetting.
I like the Bengals to upset too. I think the Cowboys are upset alert, Bengals upset alert.
Hush, hush, hush. I think the Jaguars have a chance.
I mean,
And I may have, if I didn't pick them in week 1, I may have picked
what's
them
the
this
line?
week.
I didn't even see the line.
I didn't even look, but I just got a vibe that there's a possibility there.
Because that might be a
Jackson
good
might
one
be-
to bet. I think it's 8.5.
I just a little bit of me
Chiefs.
got a vibe that that's a real opportunity.
I'm looking at it right now. 8.5. I mean that I love a touchdown. The Chiefs haven't beaten many teams by more than a touchdown this year. And the one thing I will say about Jacksonville is that they're very well coached. I think Doug Peterson
Mhm.
is a great fucking coach. The Eagles were stupid for moving on from Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson's a great coach and a great quarterback coach on top of it. If you think about who he's had, Wentz was good with him.
Yeah,
Nick Foles was good with him.
right.
Trey T. Law has been a completely different quarterback this
Completely
year under
different.
him.
Yep.
And looking like the first overall pick that he was.
Eh,
He's getting there. Once again,
Getting
this
there.
is year 1. This is your
Would you take Lawrence or Fields?
Lawrence.
Oh,
I
I'd
think he's a
take
pure
Fields.
I would take
Fields is
too.
more Fields is more electric, but I think Lawrence is a better pure quarterback with a better coach understanding.
But here's my thing with Fields is he's doing that with nothing around him. I
That-
think if you put like a solid team around him, like you put receivers and
Yeah, good.
offensive line, running game, defense, and you put him on Jacksonville, you put him on one of these. Oh my God.
Oh,
that guy-
Jacksonville. I want to see what Jacksonville does next year with Calvin Ridley
I like that. Yeah.
on top of everything else they have already.
I'm I mean, coming out of that draft though, I thought
Oh, you
Fields
love
was the
Fields,
best.
yeah.
And I still think Fields is the best.
I actually still think Trey Lance's end up being the best of that draft.
So what are the Niners gonna do there? I mean,
Oh, that's rough. If they end up winning the Super Bowl with Purdy as their quarterback,
they are not winning the Super Bowl. I'll literally bet the house against it.
okay,
They're not winning the Super Bowl.
okay,
If they somehow find a way to beat my Cowboys,
okay.
they will absolutely get bounced by the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dude, you've been complaining about the Eagles all year not being.
The only way the Niners get to the Super Bowl is if somehow the Giants upset the Eagles and they beat the Cowboys. Then they will beat the Giants because the Giants are trash. They're fun trash, but they're trash. They're like that.
They're the Vikings that actually win.
They're like the trailer park girl that you're gonna have a little fun with, but she ain't relationship material. That's the Giants, right? You can have a little fun watching them, and they might be good for a night or two. But
We're sorry if you classify into that.
I mean, I am trailer trash. I grew up in the trailer park, so. But no, I mean the Giants are not going to beat the Eagles. So
Grant, you're not allowed to call during the show, Grant.
answer. Let's talk to Grant. Let's put him on.
Grant's fine. Go ahead, put him on
Yeah,
speaker.
Let's go. No, put him on.
Grant's
You're on live, Grant.
Grant, you're here.
Answer
Grant.
it.
Grant.
Answer it. You're on live.
Grant.
Hello.
What's up, Grant?
You're on our show right now.
You're on live.
You're on live right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to Two Dads Drinking a Lesbian, and you are on, Grant.
We didn't think you were, but we made her answer. So
Grant, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Who do you think?
You live right by one of the teams.
Yes. And actually one of the teams that just got eliminated too. No,
No.
Niners.
The 49ers.
Ride. That's a 9-10 hour flight for us.
But it's too their budget got fired.
Yeah.
See, he knows a little bit.
OC
He knows
got
what he's
fired
talking
today.
about.
He's a wrestling fan.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Bubs.
Bye, Grant.
See you, Grant.
He's like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. This isn't my top.
I was not ready for this. I did not sign up for this, guys.
And I could actually hear him pretty good on the
I really
through
could
the
too.
sound. So
Through the headphones, I
we
heard
didn't
it
even hook.
great.
You can hook up Bluetooth to this too. We can have a caller at some point.
Oh, there we go.
It'd been better if it was the girls. And they were like, Aunt Yada, what you doing?
If we ever get popular enough to actually get callers, call in, do live shows.
That'd be
Right?
hilarious.
great.
Yeah, absolutely great. Yeah, I mean, all of our friends would call.
Could
in
you,
for
I was
sure.
gonna say, could you imagine the calls that we would get? We would like that would be half our show. It was just
Dude,
like
I would-
laughing.
I would literally do
Whatever.
Mark Madden as much as I could, as deeply
We
as
should
I
do
could.
that,
just
like
to
one
piss people off.
episode, just to see how it would go.
Nobody would call us. We'd be sitting here.
We'd have to actually ask people to call. We'd have
Guys,
to like.
can you? We'll on the video. Hey, can you call in?
Can you please call in?
You have
and
no
call
friends.
in?
Can you
Hey, call me right now. Hold on, let me move away from the mic.
No, I definitely.
So-
I'm looking forward to at least one upset, if not two.
Worst team left at this point is the Giants, right?
Has to be
Okay. Second worst team, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Okay.
Third worst
Um,
team's the Eagles.
No,
The worst part is I can see
no.
routes where the Giants
Third
and
worst
the
team is
Jacksonville.
probably Buffalo, then Cincinnati.
Would be the Cowboys.
Dude, I can see
Cowboys beat Cincinnati earlier.
I
This
can
year.
see routes where Jacksonville and New York move on. They're
Yeah,
just
me
they're
too.
hot at the right time.
It's
both
all
of them.
about getting hot at the right time.
That's what I mean.
That's the catch with
that's what
both
I'm
of them.
looking
That's
forward to.
that's where I'm
It's an
telling you
upset here or there.
I have a vibe that Jacksonville may eliminate KC this week.
I
Just
did
something
jinx
about it.
Buffalo this week. Did I tell you about that?
No, what you do?
So I was at your house and I looked up the score. It's before we turned on the TV. And I text my Dave, right? So we'll just call your Dave my Dave, right? Yeah, I text my
works.
Dave. I was like, bro, and they were up 17-0. I was like, why can't the Cowboys get this powder puff week one? Like, you know, in college football when they always have like
I killed Powder Puff in high school.
Just
Just want to put it out there. I killed it. There's actual film
like,
footage. I killed
they
it.
have like Akron. Akron will go play Ohio State, and
Right.
Ohio State just murders them 72-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that I was like, that's what I thought Buffalo was heading towards at that given moment, right? It was just murdering the Dolphins. And I
Yeah.
texted him like, why can't the Cowboys get that?
Dolphins are better than that though.
And then the
They-
Dolphins just fucking brought it back and they hung in there the whole game.
Dolphins are a good team with a quarterback issue.
Would the Ravens have won with Lamar?
No,
With Lamar?
Nope.
Really?
I think Lamar is more of a distraction, more of an issue, even on the field anymore. I think it's a better situation that
Didn't
they
say
draft a
something about
quarterback.
paying him though.
Oh, they need to because they've been shit without him. But I
they
think
need to
they're
move on.
I think the better option is trying to trade him and trying to get a quarterback like Derek Carr to come
But they'd
there.
have to franchise him to trade him.
That's fine. Franchise him. Trade him to Oakland. Get Derek Carr. Get a quarterback that actually cares about winning.
I think we might become like, and I know they're different circumstances. I think we may see the second coming of Colin Kaepernick with Lamar.
Different circumstances.
It's
I can't
totally
say
different
that.
circumstances, but I think the NFL might blackball Lamar after this.
I can see them wanting to. I can see it not happening because his reasoning is injury. As much as it will never be said, that would never be said in the NFL. His reason is the same reason why RG3 should not have played with the knee brace on his knee.
He cost the NFL money by not suiting up.
Correct.
And he didn't even show up for his team.
He didn't even go. He didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
travel.
He didn't travel. He didn't show up.
Trey Lance was at the game. He
That's-
hasn't been there all season.
That's what I'm saying. So like if I sit here and go like this dude doesn't deserve the spot that he's in and he's dumber than a box of rocks. Listen to him talk.
Dude, he can't throw the ball. He runs. He's a He's a running quarterback who can only throw the deep ball.
Listen, and you know my love-hate relationship with Dak.
Yeah.
Like if you told me straight up we could trade Lamar for Dak, I would say no. Because you know why? Because when the playoffs are on the line, if Dak's knee was swollen, he'd fucking brace it,
He'd suit
take a
up.
needle, and he'd be fucking in that motherfucking game.
If you can take a quarterback who can make the play and actually make the play, why would you want Lamar? Yes, I understand he's won the MVP, but he won the MVP because they had nothing. They still have no receivers.
And they got bounced by Tennessee in the first playoff game.
He wants to get paid the money that Patrick Mahomes get paid. And I don't bring up Russell Wilson because that was the dumbest deal in NFL history at this point.
Yeah.
It didn't look that way at
No,
the time.
but at this point it is the
Yes.
dumbest deal in NFL history.
Nobody knew that.
Correct. That's the problem. But I'm just saying he wants to get paid Patrick Mahomes money or be in that ballpark. Or even Deshaun Watson, I think, is going to be 10 times better next year after an offseason of being the starting quarterback.
The difference is Deshaun Watson did some bad things off the field.
Deshaun Watson needs an offseason, and I hate the guy. I don't like what he did. I think he's despicable. But at the end of the day, he's an NFL quarterback who has MVP quality to him, and after an offseason of getting equated to the offense, could be great.
I'm going to say something just unpopular here right now, but like he didn't do anything crazy wrong. Like those women got paid to do a service for him.
No.
That would have
it-
been
if it-
legal if it was in Las
Okay,
Vegas.
if
No.
it is what they claim it is, and once again, that's a big word.
Weird shit, dude.
If
He did
that's
weird shit.
Okay, so hold on. If it is what they claim it is, which is sexual assault, he did wrong. If it's not that, which
It's
I
not.
have a high expectation that it's probably not that, or somewhere in the
Yeah.
middle.
Maybe he's just shy and he was getting rub and tugs because he didn't feel that like he could go out and talk to women the normal way. I don't know what the deal is, but like either way, I'd rather have him on my team than have a guy who's my knee's swollen, so I'm not going to play in the fucking playoffs.
Dude has
I
been
don't
an
either.
Dude has won an MVP. Should be in.
I agree with that, but if I had to choose,
Yes.
Nope, don't want either. I'll
Well-
find another new quarterback.
Don't get me wrong. There's many quarterbacks I would take over him. That would be like I'm using fantasy football perspective here and looking at them.
Did Michael
There's
Vick
other
ever?
quarterbacks
Did
I
Michael
would-
Vick ever come back from what he did?
Yeah,
Play?
he had a
in-
great
shit.
season in Philadelphia.
Right. But did he ever win back the fans? Did he?
Yeah.
Did he make the?
absolutely.
Philadelphia
right.
loved him. Pittsburgh loved
He's-
him when he came.
No, I did not love him. There was
I'm
nothing.
not
about it.
saying you did.
He's now like
I'm
one
not
of the
saying you
faces of
did.
like ESPN and Fox Sports. He's on every
I don't.
week.
I just don't think he won back like people as much
And
as you
he
think
he was fucking with dogs, bro. He was like
I know.
that would like people love dogs.
Here's the thing.
I know.
Deshaun
That's what I'm
Watson-
saying. Like I have no respect for him.
If the and once again, I won't respect them just because I after so many incidents that are reported, I don't necessarily think there's an option that he didn't do at least one of them.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same thing
it's
with
the same-
Deshaun Watson.
It's the same thing with Ben Roethlisberger. Like more than
Yeah, but
likely.
no, Ben had one.
But no.
It's not the same.
But no,
27-1 is
But
not
what
the
I'm saying
same.
is that I think with Ben, the first one was a legit thing, and the other girls, 'cause there's two other ones.
That's true,
And,
but I don't
and
think,
I think they just came out and threw their hat in the ring to get some money and get some fucking
correct.
15
Well,
minutes of
think
fame.
of Jerome Bettis. Jerome Bettis was Mr. Nice Guy, and he got called out for that stuff. It happens to professional athletes. So you
Absolutely.
have to question. You have to
I-
question if it's real or
So,
not.
I know, but
Would you rather have Lamar or Deshaun
Oh, I think
Either.
Deshaun. I've told you already. I take Deshaun in a second.
if you had to choose?
Deshaun, but neither.
Okay. Well, I would rather have somebody who's going to put their fucking body on the line to play football because that's what their job is.
I would take
Well,
the
you
better.
just don't let
quarterback.
Deshaun get rub and tugs. Like you just don't let him do it.
No,
it-
you probably just go like,
Guys, the question is, would you rather have Deshaun? If you look at them both in their peak seasons, Deshaun is a better quarterback.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying I still don't like.
no, but
the
I'm saying
player.
even take the skill set out. Would you rather have
How
Deshaun?
can you
or
do
Lamar?
that? Because you have to pick.
I think they're very similar skills.
I see. I don't. I don't think Lamar is anywhere near Deshaun in
Yeah,
terms of
I
passing the ball.
I think Deshaun's got a better arm. I think
think he's
Lamar
better
is better running.
Yes, but I don't think Lamar is better running that bad. I think Deshaun is better arm significantly.
But what I will say is if I was the Ravens, I would be on the phone right now calling everybody and their mother who wants to swap quarterbacks.
Oh,
Justin Fields, done.
dude, I would
Yeah.
literally take Derek Carr almost straight up.
Derek
Give me a
Carr,
draft.
done.
I would literally almost take him straight up.
Done. Yeah, Derek Carr, done. Name it. Like, let's get it done. Like, because I really feel like Lamar is not going to get anywhere near the money he wants to get now after this little stunt that he
No,
pulled.
So I told
He's
you
got to
already.
prove himself back to the NFL.
You guys both probably remember me saying this. What I like most about Kenny Pickett is he's a leader. He runs the team. He's a rookie and he still shows up and he runs the team like a pro.
I'd rather have Kenny Pickett than Lamar right now.
I will tell you right now, I will take any quarterback that actually is a quarterback. The quarterback should run your team. They should be the person in charge running your offense. Look at the stars. Peyton, Brett Favre. And yeah, I know I pulled an old name.
I'll go
Brady.
crazy. I'll go crazy right now. Like Zach Wilson. I'd fucking take Zach Wilson.
that was
Give me
push.
throw a draft pick in. Like at least I'm getting a shot on like a former
If you
first
give
round
me a
draft
draft,
pick.
if you give me a top 3 or not top 3, even top
Like a first
4,
round draft pick.
no, I may take a third or a second.
Yeah.
At this point, to be honest with you,
I'm literally, if I'm the Ravens, I'm fielding phone calls. Who's gonna give me whatever I want for like the best for Omar? And he's gone. I don't want him. I don't want him on my team.
who was the Tennessee Vols quarterback this year? Hendon Hooker or something like that?
Yeah, something like
Who got injured? And you could probably get him in the 3rd or 4th round of the draft this year because of the injury. I would literally trade a 3rd or 4th round for a 3rd or 4th round pick and take him because he gives me the running and the guy can throw the ball.
Well, also he comes from a good program that
That's
like he's
as
legit.
well. I like big programs, so
I mean, and again, I've somewhat hated on my own quarterback, but I know for a fact like my quarterback would be there
I would take Dak
if
over.
his knee was swollen.
I'll be honest with you, Lamar has never been a fixating thing to me. I've never even cared about him in fantasy as much. He's literally, when I look at our division where we've talked about, we have Lamar in our division, we have Joey Burrow in our division, now we
Yeah.
have Kenny Pickett, we have Deshaun Watson. I'll be honest with you, Lamar probably falls at the bottom of that list for me
Like,
of the 4.
yeah, oh, absolutely, I agree with that. Like Lamar, what's his rookie do? He's probably making like 8 to 10 million this year.
Probably somewhere in that area.
Okay. So I probably am dealing with the exact same injury Lamar has right now. My right knee has been swollen for like 2 months, right? And I play pickup basketball.
He just doesn't want to hurt his money potential is all he's trying to do.
And get
That's all he's worried
an
about.
insurance policy then. That's what Tony
Agreed.
Romo did. Get an insurance policy then. I lost any respect for Lamar.
I agree.
So we're pretty far off the topic.
We're not.
right?
We're going into we're going to talk about Survivor
Our
pool.
picks.
Yep. So, who'd you pick, Shawnee?
I took, the Eagles.
Yeah, you took
Fly,
the
Eagles, fly.
I'm now taking the Chiefs because Ian changed his pick to the
Them
Cowboys.
boys.
Cowboys.
Yeah. I'm falling down with the fucking ship.
Them L's. Them
You
L's.
told me yesterday I got to be confident in my team. I'm being fucking confident. in my
Yeah,
team.
Bubs.
Here's the go.
Going down with the
Hoover.
goddamn
That
ship.
was
Here,
great.
I'll make a deal with you.
What's your deal?
So if the boys do win this week, because you wanted to switch to the boys,
Yeah.
and you're so confident, you can have the boys every playoff game.
If the boys
You
win,
can take them every
you can
game.
take them every game.
You can take them every single game.
Okay, well, probably not because they're going to beat the Eagles the following week, and I'm less confident against the Eagles than I am
I think
against
the
the
49ers.
49ers.
See, personally, in this,
If they
once again,
take the 49ers and they take out Tom Brady, you better ride that train
TE
all the way through.
I'm giving you the option.
Okay,
It wasn't an
appreciate that.
option. I'm giving you the option.
Yeah, I'm
I appreciate
agreeing to
that.
said option.
Okay, I
So,
appreciate it. It's
given-
good to have. Hey, if they come out and just beat the shit out of the 49ers, maybe I will take them.
Once again, I'm giving you the option because I really don't think it's a case that's going to happen.
I'm just saying, like, how many times in our lives have it's been the hot team? It's been the hot team every, like the Packers when they beat the Steelers in the Super Bowl, they were a wild card team.
But that's the reason I'm giving the Jags chances. That's the reason
The
I'm giving
Bengals
certain
last year.
Oh,
right?
the Bengals are ridiculous. And they once again, Joey Burrow's different. He's a playoff wizard at this point
Honestly,
to me.
Joey Burrow's beast.
He's a playoff wizard.
Clearly,
He's
Dak Prescott's different in the playoffs.
no.
He had 5 touchdowns.
How many playoff games has he played in?
And
He-
and
he-
4 missed field
Wait.
goals.
No. 4 missed extra points.
We haven't
That's
even
not-
talked about that. That's ridiculous that we haven't brought that.
That's got to be some sort of NFL record, right? You not even playoff record, just overall NFL record.
That's
They
a record
were-
of how dumb your coach is. Why did he keep kicking the ball?
Do you think that was a way for them to skim points though?
I think that McCarthy is McCarthy's a Yinzer, right?
I was gonna say he's a Pittsburgh guy.
He's a Pittsburgh guy, and McCarthy has that feeling of like, look, we're beating the fuck out of this team right now. Let's get our kickers' confidence going so that
And that just
Performance.
that did
yeah, but
not
he
pan
made the
out.
fifth.
He
That
did.
does not help.
I'm just saying. So he's probably like, let's let like a great shooter in basketball that goes through a slump. What do? They shoot out of it, right? Like you just kick out of it.
Dude,
Get
do
out
you
of your
do you
slump.
remember what was the guy, the indie kicker who never came back? from it?
Vanderjack?
Yep, that's it. I was
Yeah,
thinking
idiot kicker.
Vindieri, but it's Vanderjack.
Vanderjack. Yeah, he missed the
And-
field goal against Steelers in the playoffs.
Never came back.
Peyton Manning called him idiot kicker. He signed with the Dallas Cowboys in the offseason. He was the most accurate kicker in NFL history, and he couldn't make a fucking kick for the
Correct.
Dallas
He was done.
Cowboys.
He was done.
He was done.
He was done.
Kicking is mental. It's
It-
not physical at all. It's mental.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, you have to think you're pressure one spot every so once in a while. That kicker had 4 chances in that game, or 5, I guess. in that
Punter,
game.
best position in football.
Backup quarterback.
Backup quarterback, second best position in football. Kicker's one of the worst positions in football because you're fucking canned if you miss like 3 kicks in a row.
So much. Even if some teams, if you miss 2,
Yeah, it's bad.
I
will
so
say-
much pressure. It's just pressure on you because there's so many.
I will say, isn't it amazing that remember when we were kids and like a 50-yard field goal was like unfucking believable?
And now a
And
60-year-old,
And now
60 years.
these guys are making like 65 yarders like
Mhm.
it's nothing. Now they have trouble with extra points, but they can monster those fucking field goals, man. Holy hell. All right, so I'm taking the Cowboys. Sean's taking the Eagles.
Eagles.
Laura switched to the Chiefs. Who was your original pick before the Chiefs?
Bills.
The Bills. I don't like that. I
didn't like that pick.
I don't know who's gonna win that game. I'm taking the points. Whoever the underdog is, I'm
You
taking
guys
the
left me to
points.
like not a lot of options.
Yeah, we did. We did
Well,
select
Ian
pretty
didn't.
quick.
Ian didn't send a thing out. I just sent my pick in
I
because I knew
know.
who my pick was. So
All right, kids corner. Kids corner.
Who's first?
well, we kind of hung out together and had our kids all together over the weekend.
Well, not sir.
What?
Sir, Laura, sir.
Go ahead, Laura.
Okay. Well, we went to camp again this weekend. BB got to hang out with 2 of his bigger dog friends again. And it's just really funny to watch, how bigger dogs and littler dogs kind of like bigger dogs will play down to littler dogs levels so that they can play with them. Which is like an interesting, like they'll lay down or they'll get like down on the ground physically so that like BB feels like he can actually play with them. Or BB has to be up on a couch so that he's like same level. And when he's up on that couch, he thinks he's the baddest dude there. Like he really does. But with these 2 dogs, they like to wrestle a lot. The 2 of them, like, they're brothers. And BB's like the referee. I want to get him a referee t-shirt because he like lets him know, like he's like, rah, 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 like lets him know, like you're being too much, or you're being too loud, or you're being too vicious. And it's just like so funny to me to watch him like be involved, but not want to be involved at the same time. And it's just funny.
John's moving the championship
okay.
belt to his
He
shoulder.
wants to
right now.
wear it, yeah. But no, really nothing crazy has happened. It's just more or less like, that. And then like when he comes home because he's playing with these dogs, like he's exhausted like for 2 days. You would thought that he like hiked 3 mountains or something. He's like dead for 3 days.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
My wiener sleeps all the time, anyways.
Yeah, mine too, but still though. But that's my story. Nothing crazy, just normalcy.
I'll go next.
Okay.
So, Roman got another pin. Quick mental note. Roman got another pin.
So he's gonna be excited about that pin he gets from the school, right?
Yeah. So he's got 2 weeks. He's starting to get his mojo back. He's starting to wrestle a lot better. I'm really proud of him. He's putting in the work.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, and you guys both know this already, but Olivia is no, we're a couple months early, but she's preparing for her first school dance.
I got some pictures this week.
You did get some pictures this week, and I will say that as a father, watching my daughter come out with these little skimpy like
The dress you
dresses.
picked for her, by the way.
And listen, I was just grabbing stuff off the rack. Okay, I picked a lot of those dresses for her. So don't try and talk shit. You don't even know. You don't know what it's like to have a girl.
And I'm never going to.
You don't know that accidents happen, buddy.
That's true. I guess that's true.
But no,
He's like, oh, let me back that up.
you still haven't gotten your vasectomy yet, right?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah. I gave you my guy's number. You should call.
Did you? I don't remember
I
that.
gave your wife his number. I'm pretty
She
sure.
never gave it to me, so
She must not want that vasectomy.
That little
she's
snip,
kind of
snip.
she's kind of 50-50. There's moments she says yes and there's moments no. So
Yeah.
if you ever met Ollie and Grayson together, there's moments for both.
So I literally she tried on probably 30 dresses in a couple hours at the mall. Our old stomping grounds,
I
Robinson
saw
Mall.
that. Noticed that.
And I was just blown away by like how like grown up she is now. And she's like truly the most beautiful thing I've ever laid my eyes on, right?
Mhm.
And now she's like an adult, you know. She's taller than Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just super beautiful. And I don't know, I was just blown away. And we had a nice little day together. And you know, it made me think like I've done some stuff right in my life. And yeah, it was one of those rewarding moments as a dad where it's like I'm okay with the fact that she's gonna wear a skimpy dress and there's gonna be some boys drooling over her. And yeah, I mean it is what it is. Like
Can't lie to you. I'm surprised you went with the dark dress.
I'm not. I think it's pretty. I like
I
that.
think
like
it's pretty.
the darker
she's kind of going in this like kind of gothic.
Well,
almost.
I was gonna ask because I saw the
Yeah.
black boots on her. I noticed a
Yeah.
lot of that, and I'm like, it kind of gives me the
She's-
Wednesday Adam vibe.
Yeah, she loves Wednesday, right?
Makes
She's been
sense.
watching that on
Alright.
Netflix. She's got this little gothic emo thing going
Okay.
on right now.
I
But
can see that.
yeah, but no, I mean I think that I've previously I've been upset with the fact that no boys are coming. And but I think that I raised her right.
Definitely
And
have.
I think that she's a great young woman. And I think that when the day comes that she does decide to start talking to boys.
Or when she decides to tell you she's talking to boys.
Yeah, whatever. All of that. Whatever comes first. I think she's gonna make the right decision and choose a respectable boy that I can like. Doesn't mean I won't fuck with him. Laura, Jack, and I are gonna
Well,
do.
it's never going to be a Cowboy fan, so you're gonna fuck with them.
Laura, Jack, and I are gonna do the Bad Boys 2 scene. Laura's gonna come swinging her fucking Glock around. We're gonna have a good time with it. But yeah, no, no, there's not gonna be a Cowboys fan.
Well, being both my boys wanted to date your daughter, what can I say?
They're a little young for her though.
They both are, but they both have said it at one point or another.
Yep, 100%. Anyways, that's it. That's it for me.
Oh, thanks for
Blown
the
away.
pictures, by the way, because it actually brightened my day up. Livy has a great smile, so
It's beautiful.
Yeah, they were nice.
they were very nice. So, that being said, I'll go into actually tonight before I left. So Sam had a date night with one of her friends, went to Mad Mex or somewhere for dinner, and tonight almost
Love
didn't
Mad
happen.
Mex.
I almost did not make it here, and that was on part of my boys. So when Dad's home, the boys are pretty calm, pretty relaxed, pretty chill with Dad. However, my wife gets home about 7:15. They get so rambunctious. I look at them like, where did this come from? They're wrestling, jumping all over the place. They were cuddling with me 5 seconds before she got home in the bed watching a movie. They were
mom's home.
They were ready for bed. I already had them in their jammies. I already had brushed their teeth. Everything was done. They literally go flipping out. And then Dad gets up. Hey, I have to get going, guys. You have a good night. Be good for Mom. The whole deal. No. Come here, Dad. Give me a hug. Okay. Give Grayson a hug. Say bye. Same with Ollie. Give him a hug. Give my wife a hug and kiss. Say bye. Dad, no. You come here and give me a hug again. Okay, Ollie, this is the last one. This went on for a solid 15, 20 minutes. And then by the point I finally said, no, guys, I really got to get moving here, which is why I pulled in only before you, which I'm usually here early. Ollie's like, you have to go? Dude, yes, I got to go. I got to go do the show. I made promises. You hold your commitments. But just these little boys, they're still young. They're still 6 and 3 at this point, going on 7 and 4. Just they dictate your life. They change what you want to do. Like nothing personal. I love hanging out with you guys.
No, I get it.
But when they get to me and I see their faces and they're having fun and they're playing around, nothing personal to you guys, but I almost do want to skip out on the show and just stay home with them.
Yeah.
It's nothing personal, but
Ian's
it's
like,
just
"This
the
is
way kids.
unacceptable."
Hey, there's a reason
What are
why
you, a Lamar?
Hey.
You're gonna show up.
I'm here, right?
Eh,
I'm here. My belt is
Listen,
right here.
The only reason why we have season 2 of Two Dads Drink is because of you.
It was me.
I wanted to just be like, you know, let's retired after 1 year. And you're like, no, we're doing another year.
Yeah,
I
I
was
told
like,
us to
"Okay."
run it back, and I'll tell us to
We're
run it
doing
back
the
again.
third year.
I think so.
I was gonna say I would tell us to run it back again. So
We got the recording studio now.
I enjoy it. I hate, like I said, I don't care how many viewers. As much as I would love to see this show grow, I just enjoy hanging out and putting it on live. That's all.
Yeah, 100%.
And I know it's not live when you guys see it, but for us, it's live. So
What are you laughing at?
You.
Why?
I can't even see her. I see the button. No.
I was just gonna say, like, I hate you guys. I hate being here. No, I'm just kidding. I love it.
You do love it. You know you love
I don't love all the punishments though.
Sorry, guys.
it. Well, who knows? We might
We'll-
modify things for next year. Who
We'll,
knows
we'll
how
see
it
who
goes?
takes the most punishments by the end of the year.
It's definitely gonna be me.
I don't know if we have enough time for anybody to catch up to you.
I mean, record wise though, I'm like right there. It's just I've been punished more, but it is what it is.
So, like
and
I
I'm gonna
said-
get punished again next week because my Cowboys are probably gonna find a way to lose to the Niners. I do think it's gonna be close. And you know what?
It'll be a good game.
You didn't give me any credit for the fact that Seattle was in it for 3 quarters.
They weren't in it for 3 quarters. They were in it for a half. Look at it. Watch it. It was a half, not 3
It was a
quarters.
6-point
You
game
keep
at the end of
saying
3
3
quarters.
quarters. It was not 3 quarters. Watch the game. It was a half.
1-score game at the end of 3 quarters.
Watch the game.
So who's better, the Cowboys or the Seahawks?
I would give it to the Cowboys because they have a
Them
better
boys.
defense.
Hold up.
We them
We them
boys.
That doesn't change my opinion.
Hold up.
We
Making
making noise.
Hold up. I'll do this all night with you, Bubs. I'm here for it.
Good old Wiz.
If
He's
you
a
guys could have
Pittsburgh
seen
boy.
us last night in
Laura,
this Mike's
who-
beer bar, though, like making all kinds of noises.
Laura, who do you think's winning the Super Bowl this year?
I really think it's going to come down to most likely the 49ers and the Bills.
Okay.
Who,
know
who,
already.
do we, who do we pick like going into the year? I don't even
I had
remember.
the-
I had the
I-
Cardinals. Then
But the Chiefs
I had the
definitely.
I remember I said I wanted the Rams or the 49ers. The
Yeah.
Rams were a complete dud, and I ended up saying I can't go against the winner from last year.
yeah,
So my unlucky part is I wanted to take the Niners and I took the Rams.
I think I took the Cardinals and the Chiefs,
But
which means I might be 50% there.
I took the Chiefs with you, but I took the Rams over
Yeah.
the Niners, which I wish I could
Who
replay.
did you take, Jack? I don't even remember.
Last year?
This year.
This year. At the beginning of the year.
We picked who we thought was going to go to the Super Bowl. Do you remember?
I think I said something about the Bills.
Oh, we definitely talked about the Bills. Me
I
and
think
you.
I said something. I think I said something about the Bills. I think
we
I
all
think
said
the Rams were somewhere on my list somewhere, but I thought the Chiefs would sneak in there, the Bills, and I don't think we said the 49ers.
Laura, no, I definitely said the 49ers and the Rams. I thought you did actually as well. And
I can't remember. I have to go back.
We said that we ultimately thought the AFC dominated.
Oh
this
wait,
year.
I think I did because of course I had like Debo and everybody, so I think
Yes.
I did say something about it.
Here's my thing. I fully think out of all the teams in the NFL, the 2 biggest disappointments this year were the Broncos. I had high hopes for the Broncos
They are by far the biggest disappointment this year, dude.
and the Cardinals. Those are my 2
Yeah,
biggest
I
disappointments.
can agree with that.
Like the Rams, you almost expect like a Super Bowl hangover. Like
Yeah, but not that bad. That was
they were
I think
aging.
the Rams
that
were
was
definitely on my
horrible
list.
hangover.
By the way, last week we talked about Sean McVay not returning, and now he is returning.
He is returning.
I'm
Oh, really?
shocked by that.
Hey, it's Nicole.
All right, we got another caller.
No.
We got another caller.
Online two.
Come on, answer, Lord
All my
Jack.
friends are gonna be like, what the heck? I'm not calling. Everybody calls me on Tuesday nights. It's so funny.
Lord Jack, answer it.
See my phone flipped over the other way.
No.
Come on, answer it.
Got to answer.
You gotta answer it.
We already put Grant on the spot.
No.
You got the
Yeah,
answer.
it's already gone.
It's not. I can see the lights still on.
It just went
Now it
down.
is.
That's fine. I'll call Nikki Rizzo right
Okay. Shit.
now. Yeah, you
She
gave me
doesn't-
her number.
She might not know that we're doing this right now, actually.
Probably not, but Grant didn't realize it either.
Yeah, but he should because he knows that I do this.
Let's see. Nikki, I think I have her on my phone still. Maybe not.
Good.
Oh, I do. Nicole Rizzo.
Oh, shit.
Something, the board's off.
Oh, no.
Oh, what's on the board? What's on the screen? Something too. Laura, what did you do?
I don't know.
What did you do,
I
Laura?
literally just went like this.
Hello?
Nikki, I'm sorry. We're on a podcast and
Technical
we're putting you on
difficulty.
the
Sorry,
podcast.
guys.
Or Jack just knocked it off. Nikki, what's up? You're on live. Two dads drinking a lesbian.
Laura was worried of this. At Laura's face right now.
Hi, Nikki. I'm sorry. We're on a podcast right now for two dads drinking a lesbian, and you called, so now they called you back to put you on. Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl, Nikki?
Oh my God, that's the wrong person. I don't even know who's even in it.
The 49ers playing the Cowboys this week. So 49ers and Cowboys are still in it. The Jags and the Chiefs are still in it. The New York Giants are playing the Eagles, and then
Bengals, Bills.
yeah, Bengals, Bills.
I'm definitely doing Chiefs 100% this year against Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, I don't know. Ever since he got rid of that girlfriend and the brother who aren't sabotaging.
This is great.
True
insight.
that. True that. What about on the other side?
The other side.
Like 49ers, Cowboys,
Eagles, Giants.
Eagles, Giants.
Cowboys.
Yeah, let's say it.
We them boys.
I don't want to be.
San Fran.
Their times, dude. I mean, they were such an elite football team for so long, and they just haven't had their shining moment yet. So maybe it's your year, Ian.
Hey,
Oh.
I dig it.
Wow.
You heard
Okay.
it right here.
Yeah, heard it here first. Nikki Rizzo's picks.
I just want you to know, Laura Jack ignored your phone call.
I'll call you back after this, Nikki.
Rizzo's picks.
I'll call you back.
We kept telling her to pick up the phone. She just wouldn't.
I don't want to put you on the spot. All right.
Caller 2.
Caller
There you
2
go.
of the
Caller
night.
2. Caller 2 is going Chiefs and the Cowboys.
You're out there listening. What's your call? In the first round?
Mhm. No, he's going to come back. We think he's going to go to the Raiders next year.
Out of himself now, like wearing that iPad, like he's looking stupid. He didn't look like that before.
Right.
And he's just falling apart.
I think he's broken like 3 iPads at this point.
They keep yelling at him.
Hang it up, hang the cleats up, my guy.
Yeah.
You know, but all right.
But he
well,
wants to
it's
go
all
to
your
Vegas
fault.
and hang out with all the Vegas girls.
I mean, I think he likes men. I'm gonna be honest. Well, Belichick, you remember how they used to smooch? I never looked at them the same.
Yeah, you're right.
It's weird.
You're right.
So I'm smooching him.
You're right.
So, I don't even know shit about football. This is really just I mean, I do, but I don't. These are just the headlines that I follow. Like, you guys are all like stats and like all that stuff, and I'm like, oh well, Patrick Mahomes' brother isn't really doing the TikToks on the sideline, so I think he's on a good season again this year.
Right. You're not wrong. That's his wife, I think.
He could do better.
Oh, snap.
So I think he's not cute.
She's not.
She's not cute.
Not.
Oh, Nikki, you hilarious. How about them boys, though?
I mean, what's up? They're such a like elite football team for so long. Like they were pretty much like
Back in those 90s.
They're bound to get back there some point, right?
Back in those early 90s.
This is why Laura shouldn't give me her friend's contact info.
Bills because they are a good team.
No, hell
and-
yeah. I think the Bills have a really good chance at going.
Yeah, so
That's my pick is the Bills and San Fran.
I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd like to see. Remember what year was it? It was like 95, 94. Be way off. Or later, but it was like the Bills and the Cowboys for like 4 straight years, wasn't it? Like in the Super Bowl.
Bills is 4 years. Cowboys were 2 of the 4 years.
Yeah, I just felt like every year they were like it was like the same Super Bowl over and over again.
It pretty much was.
So,
All right,
so
Nikki.
like,
Well,
now
listen,
people are gonna- all right.
I will call you when I get out of here.
All right, peace, y'all.
Bye,
All right, thanks for the
Nikki.
call,
See you,
caller
Nikki.
2. Oh God, all my friends, you need to know that I do a podcast on Tuesday nights, and if you're gonna call, if you're gonna start being callers on the show,
Actually, anybody who calls any of our phones, we
telling
should
you,
let
no,
our
my
phones on
friends-
ring.
dude, my
We should
friends,
leave our phones on ring while we're doing this.
I put my shit on do not disturb.
I have the same thing, but
dude, I have this on silent. It still vibrates.
silence is different than do not disturb.
Okay, well, listen, my friends wanted to show up down at the dough bar and like be like noisy as hell with their trucks outside of the dough bar when we were doing it down there. They were like planning, and then all of a sudden we changed it back to here. They were like, "What?
We got a recording studio now. Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
you got to come here, guys."
Gotta come to Carnegie Borough Building.
Go check out those.
They will
police.
actually. Don't
Go
think they
check
won't.
out those police.
Oh boy. All right. Well, that wraps up the show. Deuces.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to our channel. We love you.